Where's Paul? Nicholas?
Captain's log. Stardate 8130.3. Starship Enterprise on training mission to Gamma Hydra, Section 14. Coordinates 2287-4. Approaching neutral zone. All systems normal and functioning.
Leaving Section 14 or Section 15.
Stand by. Project parabolic course to avoid entering neutral zone.
Aye, Captain.
Course change projected.
Captain, I'm getting something on the distress channel.
On speakers.
Imperative. This is the Kobayashi Maru. 19 greetings out of all Tier 6. We have struck a gravitic 9 and have lost all power. Our hull is penetrated and we have sustained many casualties.
This is the Starship Enterprise. Your message is breaking up. Can you give us your coordinates? Repeat, this is the Starship...
Our position is Gamma Hydra, Section 10.
In the neutral zone.
Unpenetrated. Life support systems failing. Can you assist us, Enterprise? Can you assist
Data on Kobayashi Maru.
Subject vessel is third-class electronic fuel carrier, crew of 81,300 passengers.
Damn. Mr. Sulu, plot an intercept course.
May I remind the Captain that the Starship enters the zone.
I'm aware of my responsibilities, mister.
Estimating 2 minutes to intercept. Now entering the neutral zone.
Warning, we have entered neutral zone.
We are now in violation of treaty, Captain.
Stand by transporter room ready to beam survivors aboard.
Captain, I've lost their signal.
Alert. Sensors indicate 3 Klingon cruisers bearing 316 Mark IV closing fast.
Visual. Battle stations. Activate shields.
Shield activated.
Inform the Klingons we are on a rescue mission.
They're jamming all the frequencies, Captain.
Klingons on attack course and closing. Klingons on attack.
Mr. Sulu, get us out of here.
I'll try, Captain.
Alert. Klingon torpedoes activated. Alert.
Evasive action. Engineering, damage report.
Main energizer hit, Captain.
Engage auxiliary power. Prepare to return fire.
Shields collapsing, Captain.
Fire all phasers.
No power to the weapons, Captain.
Captain, it's no use. We're dead in space.
Activate escape pods. Send out the log buoy. All hands abandon ship. Repeat. All hands abandon ship.
All right, let's clear up.
Any suggestions, Admiral?
Prayer, Mr. Shatner. The Klingons don't take prisoners. Lights.
Forward wall.
Captain? Trainees, to the briefing room. Position, heel myself. Is that all you gotta say? What about my performance? I'm not a drama critic. Oh, Mr. Sadek, are you going to stay with the sinking ship?
Permission to speak candidly, sir.
Granted.
I don't believe this was a fair test of my command abilities.
And why not?
Because there was no way to win.
A no-win situation is a possibility every command may face. Has that never occurred to you?
No, sir. It is not.
How we deal with death is at least as important as how we deal with life, isn't it?
As I indicated, Admiral, that thought had not occurred to me.
Well, now you have something new to think about. Carry on. Admiral, wouldn't it be easier to just put an experienced crew back on the ship? Galloping around the cosmos is a game for the young gun.
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
Aren't you dead? I assume you're loitering around here to learn what efficiency rating I plan to give the cadets. I am understandably curious. They destroyed the simulator room, and you with it. The Kobayashi Maru scenario frequently wreaks havoc with students and equipment. As I recall, you took the test 3 times yourself. Your final solution was, shall we say, unique. It had the virtue of never having been tried. Oh, by the way, thank you for this. I know of your fondness for antiques. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Message? None that I'm conscious of. Except, of course, happy birthday. Surely the best of times.
Captain Spock. Space shuttle leaving in 15 minutes.
Where are you off to now? The Enterprise. I must check in before your inspection. And you. Home.
Why, bless me, Doctor, what beams you into this neckpiece?
Beware Romulans bearing gifts. Happy birthday, Jim.
Romulan ale? Why, Bones, you know this is illegal.
I only use it for medicinal purposes. I got aboard a ship that brings me in a case every now and then across the neutral zone. Now, don't be afraid.
2283.
Yeah, well, it takes this stuff a while to ferment. Here, give it. Now, you open this one.
I'm almost afraid to. What is it? Klingon aphrodisiacs?
No. More antiques for your collection.
Bones.
This is charming. They're 400 years old. You don't find many with the lenses still intact.
What is it?
They're for your eyes. For most patients your age, I generally administer Retinax 5.
I'm allergic to retinoids.
Exactly.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy birthday. Oh, say. Well, you could say thank you. Thank you. Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with you? Other people have birthdays. Why are we treating yours like a funeral?
Bones, that ought to be lectured.
What the hell do you want? This is not about age. And you know it. It's about you flying a goddamn computer console when you want to be out there hopping galaxies.
Supposing your notions of poetry, because we all have our assigned duties.
Oh. You're a hiding. Hiding behind rules and regulations.
Who am I hiding from?
From yourself, Admiral.
Don't mince words, Bones. What do you really think?
Jim, I'm your doctor, and I'm your friend. Get back your command. Get it back before you turn into part of this collection. Before you really do grow old.
Starship log, stardate 8130.4. Log entry by First Officer Pavel Chekhov. Starship reliant on orbital approach to CT Alpha 6 in connection with Project Genesis. We are continuing our search for a lifeless planet to satisfy the requirement of a test site for the Genesis experiment. So far, no success.
Standard orbit, please.
Mr. Beach, any change in the surface scan?
Negative. Limited atmosphere dominated by Kraton gas, sand, high velocity winds, incapable of supporting life forms.
Does it have to be completely lifeless?
Don't tell me you found something.
We picked up a minor energy flux reading at one dyno scanner.
Are you sure? Maybe the scanner is out of adjustment.
I suppose it could be a particle of preanimic matter caught in the matrix.
All right. Get on the cockpit to Dr. Marcus. Listen. Maybe it's something we can transplant.
You know what she'll say.
Now, let me get this straight. Something you can transplant?
Yes, Doctor.
Something you can transplant? I don't know.
But it may only be a particle of preanimate matter.
Then again, it may not. You boys have to be clear on this. There can't be so much as a micron or the show's off. Oh, why don't you have a look? But if it is something that can be moved, I want
that, Doctor. We're on our way.
I don't have kittens. Genesis is going to work. They'll remember you. One breath was Newton, Einstein, Sorek.
Thanks a lot. No respect for my offspring.
Far for the courts. You teaming up with me for bridge after dinner?
Maybe. What is it?
Every time we have dealings with Starfleet, I get nervous. We are dealing with something that could be perverted into a dreadful weapon. Remember that overgrown Boy Scout you used to hang around with? That's exactly the kind of man.
Kiddo, Jim Kirk was many things, but he was never a Boy Scout.
Captain Terrell, stand by to beam down.
Are you sure these are the correct coordinates?
Kid, this is the garden spot to City Alpha 6.
I can barely see it.
There's nothing here. The tricorder must be broken.
Chekhov, over here.
Those look like cargo carriers.
Hey, give me a hand.
What the hell happened? They crashed, and where's the rest of the ship? What the hell is that?
Oh, no. We've got to get out of here now. Damn.
What about the
Never mind. Hurry!
Chekhov, what's the matter with you? Chekhov!
Come on!
Well,
Hurry!
Starship Reliant to Captain Terrell. This is Commander Kyle. Will you please respond, Captain? Captain Terrell, respond, please. give them a little more time.
I don't know you. But you, I never forget a face. Mr. Chekhov. Isn't it? I never thought to see your face again.
Chekhov, who is this man?
Criminal captain. A product of late 20th century genetic engineering.
What do you want with us? Sir, I demand of you. You are in a position to demand nothing, sir. I, on the other hand, am in a position to grant nothing. What you see is all that remains of the ship's company and crew of the Botany Bay, marooned here 15 years ago by Captain James T. Kirk. You men and women, you have a catch that cat. Save your strength. These people had sworn to live and die at my command 200 years before you were born. Do you mean he never told you the tale? To amuse your captain? No? Never told you how the Enterprise picked up the Botany Bay, lost in space from the year 1996, myself and the ship's company in cryogenic freeze. I've never even met Admiral Kirk. Never told you how Admiral Kirk sent 70 of us into exile in this barren sand heap with only the contents of these cargo bays to sustain us.
You lie! In City Alpha 5 there was life! A fair jet!
This is City Alpha 5! SETI Alpha 6 exploded 6 months after we were left here. The sharp shifted over to this planet and everything was laid waste. Admiral Kirk never bothered to check our progress. It is only the fact of my genetically engineered intellect that allows us to survive. On Earth, 200 years ago, I was a prince with power over millions.
Captain Kirk was your host. You repaid his hospitality by trying to steal his ship and murder him.
You didn't expect to find me. You thought this was SETI Alpha 6. Why are you here? Why? Allow me to introduce you to SETI Alpha 5's only remaining indigenous life form. What do you think? It killed 20 of my people, including my beloved wife. Oh, not all at once. And not instantly, to be sure. You see, they're young, enter through the ears, and wrap themselves around the cerebral cortex. This has the effect of rendering the victim extremely susceptible to suggestion. Later, as they grow, follows madness and death.
Come, listen to me.
These are pets, of course. Not quite domesticated.
Han, Captain Kirk was only doing his duty.
That's better. Now tell me, why are you here? And tell me where I may find James Kirk.
Enterprise to Admiral Kirk's shuttle. You're cleared for docking. Approach port side torpedo bay.
Enterprise, this is Admiral Kirk's party on final approach.
Enterprise